From a small village to the boardroom of a global automotive giant, how did Indian entrepreneurs like Ratan Tata turn dusty dreams into a billion-dollar empire? Get ready for a heart-pounding, chai-sipping journey through the rise of India's automotive industry, where grit, genius, and a whole lot of guts built something extraordinary. This is the story of a nation on the move, and one man, Ratan Tata, whose vision changed the world. So grab a masala chai, maybe a plate of pakoras, and let's dive into the roar of India's automotive revolution. It's 1947, and India's just broken free. The streets are alive with hope, but life's tough. Villages rely on bullock carts, bicycles are a luxury. Yet there's a hunger for progress, for mobility, for connection. Enter the Ambassador, launched in 1957 by Hindustan Motors. Picture this, a boxy, sturdy car, inspired by the British Morris Oxford, rolling out of Kolkata's factories. It wasn't sleek, but it was India's. Families saved years for one. My uncle still talks about his first Ambassador ride, grinning like a kid. By the 1970s, 100,000 Ambassadors hit the roads annually, sparking India's first taste of mass production. It was more than a car, it was pride on wheels. The government was the backbone. Post-independence, leaders like Nehru dreamed of an industrial India. The Industrial Development and Regulation Act of 1951 pushed local manufacturing, while sky-high tariffs, sometimes 100%, forced foreign brands to build here. Premier Automobiles joined the party, launching the Fiat-based Padmini in 1964, a darling of Mumbai's taxi drivers. Then, in 1981, the government dropped a bombshell, Maruti Udyog, a state-backed venture that would rewrite history. By 1980, the auto sector was worth $500 million, a scrappy start for a nation ready to race. From village dirt tracks to factory floors, India was gearing up for greatness. Ready to see how it exploded? Let's roll. Fast forward to the 1980s, and India's auto scene is buzzing like a Delhi bazaar. Two-wheelers steal the show. Bajaj Chetak scooters dart through crowded streets, dodging rickshaws and cows. My cousin swears his Chetak was his first love. Bajaj pumped out 500,000 scooters and bikes a year by 1985, while Hero Honda's CD100 motorcycle, launched in 1984, became every commuter's dream, sipping fuel like a sparrow. India was already the world's second-largest two-wheeler market, with 2 million units sold annually. Cars were catching up, though, and a revolution was brewing. Enter Maruti Suzuki, the hero of the 80s. The world couldn't ignore India's potential. As the economy liberalized in 1991, global giants like Hyundai, Toyota, and Ford rushed in. Hyundai's Santro, launched in 1998, sold 50,000 units in its first year, a cute city car that rivaled Maruti. Joint ventures brought tech marvels, fuel injection, robotic assembly lines, digital dashboards. Tata Motors, born in 1945 with trucks, eyed passenger cars. Hero Honda hit 1 million bikes by 1994. The industry skyrocketed from $1 billion in 1980 to $10 billion by 2000, exporting to Sri Lanka, Africa, and beyond. Exposts in 2025, like Auto India 2025's India's Auto Exports Are, capture the pride. From scooters dodging potholes to cars cruising highways, India was driving toward global stardom. Who lit the spark? Let's meet the legend himself. This is where the story gets personal, and it's all about one man, Ratan Tata, the village boy who became a billionaire titan. Born on December 28, 1937 in Mumbai, Ratan grew up in privilege but carried the heart of India's small towns. His grandmother raised him with stories of struggle and resilience, planting seeds of purpose. He studied architecture at Cornell University, but destiny called him to Tata Group, a family business founded in 1868. When he took the helm in 1991, skeptics whispered he couldn't lead. Oh, how wrong they were. Ratan Tata's vision was simple but audacious: make India a global name. In 1998, he launched the Tata Indica, India's first fully homegrown car. Imagine engineers in Pune, burning midnight oil, sketching designs on napkins, determined to prove India could rival Japan or Germany. The Indica wasn't perfect, early models rattled, but it was a milestone. By 2000, Tata sold 50,000 Indicas annually, a middle-class favorite. Ratan wasn't done. His boldest move? Buying Jaguar Land Rover JLR in 2008 for $2.3 billion. The world laughed. How could an Indian firm run a British luxury brand? Ratan proved them wrong. By 2023, JLR sold 400,000 SUVs globally, from Range Rovers to Defenders, boosting Tata Motors to a $45 billion giant. Ex-users like Indian Tech Daily in 2025 called it Ratan Tata's masterstroke. But he wasn't just about profits. He built hospitals, schools, and funded startups, touching millions of lives. His mantra: I don't believe in leaving things to chance, I believe in shaping the future. Ratan Tata stepped down as chairman in 2012, but stayed a mentor, guiding Tata's electric vehicle push. Sadly, on October 10, 2024, he passed away at 86, leaving a nation in tears. Tributes flooded X, with Bharat Biz writing, Ratan Tata didn't just build cars, he built India's pride. His life, from a boy dreaming under Mumbai's stars to a billionaire shaping history, is a fire in every Indian's heart. Others shone too. Mahindra and Mahindra, led by Anand Mahindra, gave us the Scorpio in 2002, a rugged SUV for India's wild roads. By 2023, Mahindra sold 700,000 vehicles a year, owning 20% of the SUV market. Their tractors, 300,000 annually, made them the world's top tractor maker. New players like Ola Electric, founded by Pavish Agarwal, sold 200,000 e-scooters by 2024, while Ather Energy's sleek bikes lit up cities. These entrepreneurs weren't just building machines, they were crafting India's soul. Ratan Tata led the charge, but the fire burns on. What's next? Let's hit the accelerator. India's auto industry isn't cruising, it's turbocharged, racing toward a green high-tech future. Electric vehicles, EVs, are the new heartbeat. In 2023, 1.5 million EVs zipped across India, with sales spiking 50% yearly. Tata Motors, carrying Ratan Tata's legacy, dominates with the Nexon EV, selling 50,000 units in 2024 and owning 70% of the electric car market. Ola Electric scooters, starting at Rs 80,000, are everywhere. Last week I saw one weave through Bengaluru's traffic, sleek as a bullet. Ola sold 300,000 units in 2024, making EVs a vibe, not a luxury. The EV ecosystem is electric in every sense. The government's famed 2 scheme pumps a 15,000 crore in subsidies, slashing prices. By April 2025, India has 15,000 charging stations, with 500,000 planned by 2030. Reliance's $3 billion battery plant in Gujarat is a beast, while Adani's solar-powered charging grids are popping up fast. Web sources say India's EV market could hit $50 billion by 2030, with 30% of vehicles electric. This isn't just tech, it's hope. Cleaner air, less oil, a planet that smiles back. The future's straight out of a sci-fi flick. Smart cities where cars sync with traffic lights, easing Delhi's chaos. Tata's testing self-driving cabs in Bengaluru. Imagine hopping in, no driver, just vibes. Mahindra's XUV 700, with AI that parks itself, is selling 100,000 units a year. By 2030, India wants 15% of global EV production, leaning on its low-cost manufacturing edge. Ex-posts like Hawas Green India 2025 shout, India's EV revolution is global. From Ratan Tata's first Indica to autonomous EVs, India's driving the future. But how's it shaking the world? Let's go big. India's auto industry is a global juggernaut, and the stats are mind-blowing. In 2024, it's worth $120 billion, employing 35 million people, factory workers, designers, mechanics, dreamers. India's the world's third largest auto market, churning out 26 million vehicles a year, 4 million cars, 21 million two-wheelers, 1 million trucks. Exports hit $20 billion in 2023, reaching 80 countries, Nigeria, Mexico, you name it. Hyundai and Ford make 30% of their global cars here, drawn by India's cheap labor and killer quality. Indian brands are global rock stars. Tata's Jaguar Land Rover, Ratan Tata's crown jewel, sold 400,000 luxury SUVs in 2023 from London to Dubai. Mahindra's XUV 700 won awards in Australia, while Bajaj's Pulsar bikes, 2 million exported yearly, rule roads in Colombia. Ola Electric's eyeing Europe, targeting 100,000 scooters by 2026. Ex-users like Auto India 2025 cheer, India's wheels are unstoppable. India's not just a market, it's a manufacturing titan, a legacy Ratan Tata built brick by brick. The road ahead? Electric, autonomous, and unstoppable. By 2030, the industry could hit $300 billion, with EVs and tech leading the charge. This is India's story, from village boys like Ratan Tata, sketching dreams under lantern light, to CEOs reshaping the globe. To every dreamer watching, your spark can ignite a revolution. Start small, aim high, and never break. Thanks for riding along in this video. If Ratan Tata's journey or India's rise fired you up, smash that like button, share it with a friend, and tell me in the comments, what's your favorite Indian car, bike, or moment? Maybe it's your grandpa's ambassador or a shiny Tata EV. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep driving, and I'll see you on the highway of history.